Hey, welcome to Diversity in Cinema Academy. I'm Theta Catalan, and this is the place to be if you're an independent filmmaker, video creator, and screenwriter. So if you're new to my channel, I've been dropping 24 filmmaking tips till Christmas. So we deep into this. So if you're new, be sure to go ahead and catch up on all those other videos because as you can see, we're real deep into this. But this video is going to be all about the sound designer. Now, the sound designer is usually over a team of people, or on an ultra low budget film, they may do it all, but usually what falls under the sound designer is you will have someone who is doing the sound effects, you have someone that is also doing the dialogue edit, if you need to do voiceover work, and you may also have someone that helps with walla, and walla is like, hey, the extra sound. So if you have a crowd and it's cheering and roaring and all that kind of stuff, then they are the ones who are adding those sounds to your film. And what I really want you guys to know is that a lot of the sounds that you hear in your film is sound effects. So if you hear a car screeching, that is a sound effect. If you hear the car rumbling, you know, that is a sound effect. If you hear a door slam, that is a sound effect. If you hear feet walking, that is a sound effect. So pretty much everything you hear, birds chirping, that is a sound effect. Crickets, all of that has been added. And sometimes you can have layers and layers and layers and layers inside of that project file that they're working on to create all of the sounds that is inside of your film. And those are some of the basic things that I'm, talking about, but they actually have to create sounds. Like, so say for instance, if they're doing a film like Jurassic Park and we hear the dinosaur, roar, or we want to call it a roar, but whatever the sound that they're making, that is all fabricated because nobody really knows what a dinosaur sounds like, right? So they are creating these sounds to help draw you into the story. Just like I said in the composer video, sound effects is very similar to just like the musical scores. Like, they're drawing you in. So if you hear a door creaking open, that is eerie, especially if you're doing a suspenseful film. So they are helping tell the story as well. So you don't want to skimp on that. You don't want to have, say for instance, I'm trying to think if I've ever done it in one of my shorts or something like that, but somebody talking on the phone, but it still sounds regular, just like how I'm talking, instead of it sounding like, hey girl, this is what it should really sound like when you're talking on the phone. So they have to create those different effects in order for you to stay in the film, because as soon as they don't do something like that, you be like, hold up, wait. Like it takes you out of the film a little bit. If they did it once, it might take you out briefly, but if the rest of the film is solid, then you be like, you may forgive them for that. But if you got that going on all throughout your film, then you have a problem. So those are my few little tips that I wanted to give you when it comes to sound design. If you want to know a little bit more about sound design, be sure to head on over to Diversity in Cinema Academy's website. I have job profiles for just about every position that I've been talking about throughout this entire series. So just go ahead over there and check that out. And in the next video, we are going to be talking about all about music clearances. So I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for tuning in to my 24 filmmaking tips till Christmas. If you are enjoying this series, be sure to visit Diversity in Cinema Academy's website, where they have a ton of resources there. If you're interested in leveling up your film business, you can check out my online course,